Hey everybody, Nick here, and today I just wanna show off something really awesome I just picked up. As you all know, I survive largely on the basis of loaners. In that people, just normal people, viewers will send me gear to try out for a couple of weeks, and I send it back. And it's a beautiful situation, and many people have been very generous sharing their gear and trusting me with it, and that's always appreciated. You all make this channel possible. Some viewers have done a great deal for the channel, and one of those is my buddy Jim. Jim is a gearhead par excellence. He's got excellent taste, and he's somebody I'm thrilled to have as a great supporter of the channel, as well as a great friend. But he kind of outdid himself. Today, I picked up this little box containing this little box right here. Just remove the sleeve, and so I think I'll go ahead and do that. So slide this right out of here, do a little unboxing. And right away, we see the Grand Seiko logo. Now, some of you may be familiar with Seiko watches. They make a variety of different watches at a variety of different price points. Anything ranging from, you pick it up at your local department store for 50 bucks sort of affairs, all the way up to your really high end. And Grand Seiko is their high-end brand. Grand Seiko is they're the watches that they make with the highest fit and finish, with the most interesting and complicated movements. They are really trying to take on the Rolexes, the Omegas, the Pateks of the world, and in many cases actually have surpassed them. And so this right here is enough to get any real watch guy's blood pressure up a little bit, because it's gonna be good. So take this little guy off of here. And inside, you see some operating instructions, always helpful, as well as this paper, which, again, is very nicely folded and is very pretty. Frankly, it's some of the more pretty paper I've seen in a while, and, thoughtfully, it actually helps you to take the box out of the box, because they like boxing boxes in Japan, apparently. So, then we have the other box. This is a stellar box, high quality. It's got leather, it's got wood, or pleather, or some variety. It's probably leather. And we can finally open it up, and, well, I'll stop these. And inside we find this little guy right here. This is a watch that if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've seen me talk about. It is absolutely one heck of a watch for a variety of reasons. It's it's a high-end watch. It's a nice watch overall. It's got great features. It's got a GMT hand. We'll talk about that in a second. But the most interesting thing about this watch is actually what's inside it. Take a look at the second hand for a second. Get it? Second. But see, it's moving absolutely smoothly. There is absolutely no jitter to it. There's no tick to it. There's not even the multiple little tiny ticks you see in a mechanical watch. Even a Rolex is going to go tick, 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 tick. Because, well, there were little spinny gears in there, and each time it's a little pallet fork and so it ticks back and forth about 4 times a second. This is using a very different method. It says right here, this is a spring drive watch. And a spring drive watch is not like a quartz watch, and it's not like a mechanical watch. It's mechanical in that the movement of your body winds the watch. And at a fundamental level, everything's being done with springs and gears. Except for one thing, and that's the regulation. It spins a little disc in there, and that actually generates some current, which feeds into a quartz crystal. And that quartz crystal is super accurate, and that quartz crystal controls the timing. It puts a little electromagnetic brake in the process, so it keeps track of how quickly the movement is going, and then says, wait a second, no, you're going a little too fast, and slows it down a little bit, speeds it up a little bit, and keeps it keeping absolutely perfect time. And because there's no little escapement, because there's no fork going ding, 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 back and forth, it's just smooth electromagnetic braking. The second hand moves entirely smoothly. You will not see a smoother second-hand movement anywhere in the world. It cannot happen without a mechanism like this, and Seiko's the only people doing it. So horologically speaking, this is a really interesting watch. It's also really well made. Even just initially looking at it, I highlight a couple of things here. You can see that all of your little indices, as well as the hands, have a nice satin finish on the top. But if we tilt it a little bit, hopefully you can see this, there's actually a polish on the sides of them. So you can get a beautiful black polish on it, as well as the legibility of the satin on the top. That's a nice little thing. It's got the crystal here. The bezel actually has another layer of sapphire in here, and that doesn't sound like it's that interesting, different, except that it allows the entire bezel to be loomed. See? Holy crap, that's neat. And in addition, that bezel serves a purpose. This red hand here is a GMT hand, which means that you set this guy to GMT time, and Greenwich Mean Time, that is, and then let's say you want to figure out what time it is someplace. Let's say I want to figure it out what time it is in Johannesburg. I know that Johannesburg is 2 hours behind GMT, so what I do is I move this little bezel over by 2 hours. Hey, look, it's just after 2 a.m., because that's where the red arrow is pointing. And I know that in England right now, it's just a little bit after midnight. So that's really, really neat. And it's got some other great features. It's got the date, it's got the time, and it's just got incredible build quality. I mean, this is a beautifully done watch, and it rivals anything I've handled from the Rolex, from the Omega, even it's bordering on some of the Patek build quality sorts of issues, which is just spectacular. And so I am a lucky enough man that I get to wear this around for a couple of weeks. Jim is fully author insured like crazy. This has been discussed and whatnot, but I get to wear this guy, and I get to report what this is actually like to wear this watch on a regular basis. So I'm really excited about this, and I just wanted to share and to show off what is actually a really incredible object in and of itself. And so there you go. I'm looking forward to this. I just spent a couple of days reviewing a little Timex Expedition guy for $30, and now I get to wear this. Oh, yeah. This is exciting. So, enough showing off. Hope this is interesting to you, and keep an eye out for the full review. It'll be a little while here yet, but I'm just thrilled here. Time to put this guy on the wrist. Yeah, I already adjusted the bracelet. False unboxing, but that's okay. Sue me. I hope this is interesting, and have yourselves an absolutely wonderful and very, very smooth rest of your day. Bye now.